Hi, I'm Emma. So I have started and restarted my YouTube channel many times. You probably are subscribed to my channel because of my Luna video that I made in like 2020, I want to say. I think it has like almost 200,000 views now. Thank you so much. If any of the people who saw that video are watching this, thank you so much for watching and liking and commenting on that video. Am I still a Luna stan? Absolutely. I am an Orbit through and through. Stan Artemis for clear skin, Stan Chu, Stan Eve. I miss Lucemble, but I hope they're doing okay. But I really want my channel to be about books, and I actually did post some videos about books in the past, but I wasn't really happy with them. I don't know, I just feel like they're a little messy, so I kind of wanted to like start fresh, start again. And like I never actually did like a proper introduction to my YouTube channel, so I want to do that today. So today I'm going to be doing the booktube newbie tag, so let's get into it. So the question is, why did I start this channel? Well, originally I started this channel because I wanted to make fan edits for Luna, because Luna is my favorite K-pop group. They always will be. But the reason I'm kind of rebirthing my channel is because I love books more than anything. I love reading. I have a bachelor's in English. I went to UCLA, and I really want to make videos about books. I additionally want to make videos about language learning. I'm currently learning Korean, and I'm also learning Danish. Danish is actually my mother tongue. It is the language that I spoke when I was a baby and when I was a toddler, but my mom stopped teaching it to me because I was being bullied for my accent. I was being bullied for my very thick Danish accent at the time, which I no longer have, which is such a tragedy. But yeah, I don't speak Danish anymore, so I really want to relearn it. Should I say something in Danish and Korean? Sure, why not? 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 Emma입니다. 잘 지내요? 책을 좋아해요. In Danish, hi. Jeg hedder Emma. Hvordan har du det? Jeg kan godt lide bøger. So that is my introduction in Korean and Danish. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to booktube? Well, I have a very wide range of genres that I like. I read from pretty much every single genre. This feels like a job interview. I read from every single genre. I like to consider myself a pretty honest reviewer, but I think I'm very firm but fair, you know? If I don't like a book, I will definitely say so, but I won't attack the author like some people that I've come across, so I won't do that. And yeah, I have a very wide range of tastes, and I feel like because I study English, I feel like I could give good insights on the books I read. Yeah, I also am pretty good at editing, I think, which I can show in later videos. That's what I think I could bring to booktube. What am I most excited about for this new channel? Just reading books and talking about them. Like, I am a certified yapper. I will talk on and on and on unless somebody stops me, especially about books. And I'm very lucky because I have a really good friend named Alex who also likes books as much as I do. So she just lets me yap away about the books I read. But I don't want to, you know, bother her all the time. So I feel like having this channel will let me express my thoughts about books and, you know, not bother people. Why do you love reading? God, I love everything about reading. My mind is very loud a lot of the time, and reading kind of allows me to go somewhere else and kind of escape. And I also think books allow us to be a lot more empathetic, you know, reading from other people's perspectives of all different backgrounds, you know, because you have to read diversely. Authors of color, read from LGBTQ authors, just read from them all, you know? It makes you wiser, it teaches you lessons you never would have learned if you hadn't read the book. It takes you to new worlds, opens up your mind to other perspectives. There are so many reasons why I love reading, and I love characters, and I love finding myself in characters. I love everything about it. I love the worlds I create in my head. I just think it's like home. Doesn't matter what book I read, unless I hate the book, then I'm like, get me out of here. But most of the time, I really like reading because it does so much for me. What book or series got you into reading? That is a good question. I really liked the Thea Stilton books as a kid. That was like my favorite, you know, as a kid. But that was like really, really young. The first book that I really remember kind of being like, oh, I need to do this all the time. I don't even know. Oh my God. Let me consult my reading tracker. Give me just a second. I need a second. Oh, reading fairy tales as a kid really got me into reading. Hans Christian Andersen, obviously. As a Dane, you gotta read Hans Christian Andersen. It's just what you do. He's a national treasure. Yeah, fairy tales of any kind. Grimm's fairy tales, Hans Christian Andersen, lots of different things. And then I also really liked manga and Sailor Moon. I read that a lot as a kid. What else? Oh, I really loved Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. That was a really big one, but I think I read more books before that. My first favorite book I've ever read, like the first book where I was like, this is my new favorite book, is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And I still stand by the fact that it is an incredible book. I've read it 3 times. And honestly, I'm due for a reread because I haven't read it since I was like 13, but I still consider it to be a completely perfect book. It's one of the best things I've ever read in my life. And it's so underrated. Like, I feel like not a lot of people have read it, you know? And it's like one of the best things I've ever read. So what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How do you come up with new video ideas? How do you stay on schedule? How do you structure your videos? How do you make your thumbnails? I'm really bad at making thumbnails. And how do you not get burned out? Because like you guys read a lot, so I'm like, how the hell do you not get burned out? Because knowing me, I'm definitely gonna have to like take a few steps back if I ever get in a reading slump. I'm gonna have to be like, hey guys, like I need a break. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Sticking to a schedule. And you know, it's funny because I would consider myself to be a very, you know, organized person. And I really like when my life has structure, but I'm just really bad to sticking to like consistent upload schedules. Like I just knowing myself in the past, like I was really bad about that. I think that'll be really hard for me to overcome, but hopefully I can do it, you know? When did you start reading? When I was like 3. I've been reading for a long time, but I started reading avidly when I was like 11. Where do you read? Where do I read? My bed, my couch. That's pretty much it. Do you want my address? What kind of books do you like to read? Girl, I read everything. The fuck? Like, I read everything. Well, my favorite genre for sure is fantasy, like 100%. Not romantasy. I actually do like some romantasies, but I find most romantasies to all follow exactly the same structures. But I do love romance, so stick around because I do love romance books. I just really find romantasy repetitive. But anyway, the question was genres and books I like. So I really like fantasy, especially written by women. Love women. I really like literary fiction. I like historical fiction, especially when there's like a fantastical element. I love that shit. But yeah, I read everything. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of romantasy and thrillers, but there are exceptions, you know? There are definitely exceptions to this rule, so. And that's it. Those are all the questions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my channel. It's very exciting. I hope I can stick to a consistent schedule. I'll try to make a list of everything I need to do, but you know, we'll see. I hope you stick around, even for my language learning content as well, because I will be making videos about that as well, but mainly books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with my next video. Peace. Peace out.